Hey everyone, today we're just in the Clinton, Oklahoma area, and this is the John Old Crow Cemetery. Many of you have inquired about an update of this cemetery, and I happen to be in the area and I thought I would give one. I got some happy things to report on this cemetery. Now this is the old cemetery. This has some Cheyenne and Arapaho folks in here. Historic cemetery. Right on the side of a busy highway here. There's a veteran center right over here. Used to be like a sanatorium back in the day, so it is historic of its own. And then we have a car dealership there. Not much else out here. But if you look back through the catalog of videos that I've done, I was out here in July of 17, I think it was. Somewhere back through there. It was hot. I mean, hot, over 100 degrees, and I had all sorts of equipment problems, but the grass was about the height as what you see back behind there. All of these graves were covered up completely. You couldn't see them, and I had no idea that there was even a cemetery here until I was on this highway. We have some relatives that are down in the Rocky, Oklahoma area, and so I was passing on that highway just like you see that diesel truck, and just happened to hit it when the sun was setting in the west, and it was reflecting off of either that marker or maybe this marker. And I said, oh man, that's got to be a cemetery, but this fence is all raggedy, stuff like that. So I decided to come out here knowing what it was with some lawn equipment, and I trimmed it up. And then I've spent time trying to get the Cheyenne and Arapaho Nation to take care of it. I don't know if they're doing it or if a funeral home is doing it, but they're doing a fantastic job at it. It is mowed really well in here. Even the pathway down through here that I was driving over grass in another vehicle, it was overgrown. Came in on a four-wheel drive, but they mowed the little road coming to this cemetery. And there are a lot of Native Americans, Cheyenne and Arapaho in here, like I said. Like that's Highback Wolf. You can look back in that video and see, as we uncover some of them, Harry Young Calf, October 6, 1913. And then you can see these graves right over here. I thought I only remembered 3 over here, but I guess there's 4. But like I said, they're doing a fantastic job, and I even did a strip in the front right here to try to make it more noticeable from the highway. And I had noticed a couple times later that after I kind of did it a couple times, someone was doing it. And I thought maybe it was that dealership over here, at least doing the front and maybe a little bit in here. There are some houses over here that could be doing it. So I'm not sure who's doing it, but whoever it is, I hope this gets to you. And I thank you for picking up this wonderful task that you've done. And it really is a special piece of history here. There were a few graves here that are newer that are placed by a funeral home. And it was just right through here. And there are some newer graves, as you can see. The ground has been turned up a little bit for some newer ones, and there are some newer markers. And some of those are from 2020 and 2021. Now, we'll say the last names are Magpie, and there's also an Old Crow family member there. So I had been conversing with someone that had the last name Old Crow, and it's not that person, but maybe they wanted to be buried here after they found out that they had some relatives here. Another kind of tie-in with Oklahoma history is this last name Star, 2010 there, but makes me think of Bell Star, same spelling, and which is a Cherokee connection. But you can see where it says Lee Funeral Homes. So I don't know if Lee Funeral Homes is doing this or if it's the Cheyenne and Arapaho Nation. I never received any word back, but obviously someone is doing this. So a big thank you goes out to whoever is maintaining this cemetery, and clearly it could be Lee Funeral Homes, as they have placed more burials in here. but to me they also look like they have tie-ins with some of the family and history of this cemetery. So it's so great to see that it's being used and it's being maintained. So I'm not going to show the names or the faces of the photos that are on these final resting places right here, but I just wanted to show this perspective and show you how good it looks and how you can notice it from this highway now. And I think it goes to show you that just a little bit of good can start a chain reaction of sorts. And I'm glad to see that I sparked something here, because this is a ways from my home. And it was kind of hard for me to keep coming out here and doing something, but it clearly started something. So even just something as simple in a cemetery as straightening flowers, or cleaning off a grave, things like that can really turn around a cemetery. And I feel like that's what's happened here. So that's going to do it for today's video. Just a quick update on the old John Crow Cemetery, one that I worked really hard on all day out here in the summer heat. But you can see that highway so much better now that this is all mowed. And I've been through here a few times just to kind of check on it every once in a while. And someone is definitely taking care of it. So again, I can't say it enough, but thank you, whoever you are. And if you are watching, let us know. I know there's a lot of other viewers that are interested in who's doing it, and also want to tell you thank you as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.